you cracked me up. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Wanda. Well, wait. I will wait. Come on. I know that you guys can see me and hear me, I believe, but I can't see you yet, so we just have to wait until I can see that. But hello in the meantime. I think we have it. Hi. Hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to clean my glasses. They are a little bit spotty. Hi, guys. Hello. Let me just grab my little glasses cleaner here. We also seem, okay, I gotta be careful when I say this. I was going to say we also seem a little high. No, the camera, not me. Anyhow, hello, friends. Happy Wednesday. Nice to see you. Gosh, it's a beautiful day. It's hot here in Utah. I don't know, high 90s today. So it's a dry heat though, so it's manageable. All right, let's see who we have here. Oh yeah, I can't see now. I totally can't see without those glasses. It's a blur. Oh, there we go. Hi, Carrie. Hello, Heather. Nice to see you both. Let's see. Amy's here. Amy is back. Wanda, I saw that you're here. I shared with Amy that you were missing her on Saturday, and I shared your kind words. So, yes, I was missing her too, but she's back. Let's see. Hi, Kathy from Hot in Phoenix. Wanda, it's storming in Tennessee. Yes, stay safe. Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you. Hello, Melissa. You guys, Melissa is here from Pretty Little Studio joining us tonight. So, what I think I will do is I'll switch things around a little bit. So we'll start out with Love is Kind, since Melissa is here, and so fun when someone like Melissa joins us. And if you didn't know, since Melissa's not, can't talk, she's in the chat, but she can pop up in the chat. Melissa, if you want to pop up in the chat and share anything, I would love that. But Melissa, if you don't know, is the woman. She's the woman behind Pretty Little Studio, and so she's the one designing and making all the amazing products at Pretty Little Studio. She is a woman-owned small business, and you guys know I have a very soft spot in my heart for people like Melissa at Pretty Little Studio, because she's like me, right? We kind of try to do it all. And when I say do it all, she does it all. All of the products, she does all the die cuts in-house. And when I mean in-house, I mean in her house. And packages everything. She's got family that helps her, but it's a pretty amazing operation. So very excited to share that Love is Kind collection with you guys tonight. If you didn't know, Melissa also does all of my word strip stickers for me. So word strip stickers that you see in Season Pass, word strip stickers that you see in postcards and passports, word strip stickers, 2 new ones that you're going to see coming out in holiday collection from me later this year. Anyhow, so love that she's so supportive of my business that way as well. Anyhow, welcome, Melissa. So fun to have you. Hello, Tracy. Hello. Hi, Misty. Teresa from Michigan. Flora from Texas. Hello. Kyla B is in the house. Hi, Kyla. Hello, Lynette from Tennessee. Love that you're here live as well. Janine, hello. I love that. Heather said, Pretty Little Studio, hello. Just want to say how much I love your lines. Yes. Big fans here, for sure. Hello, Joe Disney fan. And I will tell you guys, just because I think it's interesting for you to know, I did not, and Melissa just popped in last week. I didn't know she was going to pop in. And I said, oh, Melissa, we're going to be taking a look at Love is Kind next week today. And she said, oh, we'll all come in for that. I didn't ask her to. She just showed up, which is so awesome. That just goes to show you what an amazing person that she is. Hi, Joe Disney fan. Hello, Tabitha, Roxanne, Melissa from Odessa, Texas. Teresa, it sounds like you're crafting tonight with Vicky's beautiful collection. I love that. Hi, Mari. Danelle, hello. Shelly Walton from Georgia. Melissa's excited to see the new stuff, and I am excited to share it. Hi, April. Nice to see you. Kelly Dugan, Gloria. Just looking at me. Paper Piece, hello. TK, nice to see you. TK, Soggy, Michigan. Some weather in the Midwest, yeah? I don't know. I saw a weather map, I think, this morning where it showed like magenta in a good chunk of the eastern part of the United States, probably central to eastern part of the United States. And magenta, I guess, on the map, weather map isn't something you see often because it is, it's like extreme heat. So please just stay cool and safe, and everyone that is in that part of the country. Hello, Ms. L. Teresa said how wonderful to have such talent with Melissa at Pretty Little Studio, right? Yes, 100%. Hi, Karen. Hello, Susan. Nice to see you. Oh, good. Heather just received her Love is Kind bundle. I love that. I love it that you are enjoying that. Crafty865, hello. Tracy, hello. All right, friends, so let's do this. Let's jump right in. I think what I'm going to do very quickly, I have Love is Kind, which is a huge collection, so we'll really take a deep dive on that. I have a number of kind of one-off things that I want to share with you. Something I'm able to show you yet from Photoplay, a collection from Photoplay, a couple collections from Echo Park, and then 2 new collections from 49 to Market. But I've only brought in like just the collection kits of those, so those will go pretty quick. But we'll look at those after Love is Blind. Love is Blind. Love is Kind. I think Love is Blind is a reality show, isn't it? That Sam, our son, was telling me that he and a friend of his, a girlfriend of his, are watching. So I don't watch Love is Blind. And if you do, you know what? That's okay. No, we're in a judgment-free zone, but yeah, a little Freudian slip there, I think. Love is Kind is a friendship-themed collection from Pretty Little Studio. Love is Blind is a, I don't know, meet couples, try to get together with them. They shoot other new people in on the island or something like that. Or maybe that's Love Island. I don't know. Anyhow, it's Love is Kind, not Love is Blind. Yeah. All right. No, but really quick, when we flip the camera, I'm going to just show you a real quick close-up look at Here and There, which is my brand new mini book project kit that started shipping yesterday. So let's just do it. Let's go ahead. We got a lot to do tonight. Lots of fun things to see. So let's flip the camera, turn on the lights, over the lights, off the lights, all the things. Okay. And Reggie is here joining us. He is in his bucket. Hopefully he will stay in his bucket. Reggie, if you don't know, I always feel like I have to say this, Reggie is not a child. Reggie is not a husband. Reggie is a cat. So yes, he likes to participate sometimes. Sometimes he will just sleep in his bucket on the desk. Sometimes he likes to participate. So we'll see how he does, right? Nick is here, so I can send him Nick's way if he decides that he wants to interrupt our fun. Yeah, he's so fun. I love him. Except in the middle of the night when he likes to wake me up twice. Okay. Thank you, Kathy, for a reminder. Plugging in. Yes, we are plugging in 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. Really quickly, if you have not seen this, there is a full-blown, maybe about 12-minute flip-through video here on my YouTube channel. Amy, if you would pop that in the chat for us, just the link to that in case you haven't had a chance to see it. Yesterday, late afternoon, I uploaded the flip-through video of the Here and There mini book project. That is part of, well, it's not part of, it is, I guess, the Here and There mini book project kit. So, Amy, if you also want to pop the link to that in the chat for me as well. But that Here and There project, mini book project kit is using my new postcards and passports collection. This is I've played it with it before as I've been making different lists on our Saturday listing sessions, but this was really the first time that I really played with it. And let me tell you, did I play with it? I used all the paper. I used almost probably 90% of both die cut packs and putting the project together, and then almost all of the word strip stickers as well. So let's just take a quick peek. And again, you can see full flip through video here on my YouTube channel. But that is a mini book project kit that is started shipping yesterday. Yes, yesterday. And the class for this will take place in late June. I haven't scheduled it yet, but late June. All right, so postcards and passports, travel, right? So this is a beautiful travel mini book that you'll put together with me as part of the kit and the class. So in the class, we make the project together step by step. We have lots of fun as we do it. But one thing that you'll notice about the project and the collection, it is not specific to necessarily a particular type of travel or necessarily to a particular location. So whether it's beach or city or country, within your own state, within your own country, within really anywhere, the collection isn't too specific for any one type of travel. So it can work for lots of different travels. As we get going, lots of interactive elements. There are a couple of pieces in the kit that are exclusive to the kit, and that is one of them, that little card right there. Little pockets for your photos, fun kind of glassine pockets. That's a little glassine pocket that that little piece tucks right in. So lots of interactives. That is kind of my thing when I do mini book projects and mini book project kits. I like to have lots of interactive components to make things really fun and interesting. So a couple of different tags that are going in that pocket. This guy, little pocket right there, room for lots of photos. So room for little photos right there. This guy is a little water falling dog door. I haven't done one of these in quite a while. But this pops down and then there are your little waterfalls. So on this one page, 2, 4, 6, room for up to 7 photos. And that's really what it's all about, right? A project like this is kind of all about being able to add tons of photos, because we all know we like to take lots of photos when we travel. So you need something to be able to put all of your photos in. The base of this project is one of the Doodlebug 6x8 albums. So what's really kind of fun and unique about their album is that the pocket pages are side loading. So we do some fun techniques with side loading pockets as opposed to top loading, which is normally what you see. And we go through all of it step by step. We have fun making that kit together. Little flip ups there. Lots of fun postcards and luggage tags in the collection. There's another fun little kind of glassine bag that you tuck a large shipping tag in for journaling or photos. But then anytime you have your little bags or pockets like that, great for photos, great for memorabilia, great for little bits and things that you collect on the way. Room for photos and memorabilia there in that side pocket. Here's a double slash pocket. So anytime you see things like that, that's where I'm adding the photos or the memorabilia. Fun little kind of interactive page there. A little tag that tucks in that little pocket there. So this will just kind of give you a very quick overview. Double pockets there for the project kit. But if you want to take a look at the kind of more of a little bit of a detailed flip through and the contents of the kit, it is here on my YouTube channel. Let me just quick. Joy and Aaron said she ordered this. Joey and Aaron ordered it this morning. Haha, it's so cute. Aaron, which Aaron is this? Tell me Joey and Aaron, because I think I know who it is, but I'm curious. Danelle said she received a shipping notice for her mini book project kit. Yes. The team has been fast and furiously shipping orders with these guys just so we can get them into your hands. Did you say what album? Oh yes, the Doodlebug. Hey Amy, if I missed it, will you do me? Oh, you did. Amy included. Perfect. She included. Oh, you're so smart, Amy. Amy included a link to the project kit, and in the project kit, kind of in that project on the website or that product on the website, there is a link to the video. All right. Anyhow, lots of little interactives, little tags sticking out the side. You have twine and string to kind of play with your little tags in the kit. Room here for a little bit of journaling, or maybe adding your little travel log, or maybe your itinerary. Anyhow, super fun, bright collection to play with, to document all of your travels. And then that little guy, there's another little interactive there, double pocket there, and then room to also store your tickets and your memorabilia and your programs and anything like that that you were collecting with you along the way. All right. So, like I said, I wanted to just look at that very quickly in case you didn't have a chance or did not see that video that went up yesterday. But you can get a really in-depth look at that here on my YouTube channel. And Amy did link to that up in the, yes, Aaron, I thought that was you. Hello, my friend. I did see that come through. That put the biggest smile on my, well, anytime I get an order, you guys know when you see that, you see the memes that say, when you place an order with the small business, there's someone behind the scenes like doing a little, yay, a little jump up and down. That was me, Erin, with your order, but also with all of the orders that I get. It just makes me happy. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, hold on. I got to make sure I haven't missed any little comments here. Let me see. Love the colors. Yes. Such a fun, bright color palette. And you guys know that's my very first collection. Postcards and Passports, my very first Lail by Mail collection. So that's always a little kind of scary when you put something like that out there, but it has been very well received. I will tell you, today that kit sold out, but don't worry, because it's all my own product and we have all the product. I just had the team pull more product out of inventory and make more kits. I placed another kind of reorder of the albums with Doodlebug, but yes, so it's been very well received. So for those of you that ordered already, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are so sweet. Kathy, I will make sure to pass that along. Kathy said, you and your team are amazing. Appreciate the fast shipping. Yes, they work. Denise and Lily work really hard for you guys. They work really hard for me, but also for you guys. Yeah, they're awesome. So thank you for that. I will make sure to pass that along. Annette, that binder is a Doodlebug. It's one of the amazing quality Doodlebug binders. Okay. All right. Yes. And it will be around for a while. It for sure will be around for a while. Yeah, Cindy, we sold out, but you guys never knew that. We sold out behind the scenes, but you guys never knew that because it's all my own product. So we just had to shift inventory from a la carte kind of into kits. So yeah, we're good. They are. Sorry if I confuse things. In stock. The kit is available and in stock. So don't worry. You're good. All right, let's take a look at Love is Kind. Melissa, if you want to Melissa, if there's anything that you would like to share about the Love is Kind collection in the chat, I would love that. I'm sure everyone that is either watching live would love that, or anyone that is watching the replay, because we always have lots of folks watching the replay. I will tell you one little behind the scenes thing that Melissa had shared with me earlier this year. She sends me sneak peeks of collections that are coming, which is always so fun, because I love what she does too. You guys know that. But originally this started out as a kind of more of a love Valentine-y collection. And then she decided to expand it into friendship, which I love because, in my opinion, there is a definite shortage of friendship themed product on the market. So when Melissa had let me know that she was kind of expanding the direction of this collection a little bit, I was so excited because you know what? Lots of us have friends that we'd like to document in our in any of our kind of crafty projects. A lot of you like to craft with your friends, so even better to have a collection like this. So we're going to start out with the paper pack. There are kind of 4 different versions of the paper packs that we will take a look at. There's a main paper pack, a mixed paper pack, a vellum paper pack, and then a clear acetate paper pack. So we're going to start out with the main paper pack. So in the main paper pack, both main and mixed are 6 by 9. All right, 6 by 9. So we are looking at 16 sheets, single-sided. All right, single-sided. Look at the beautiful colors in that. And I love that. These kind of are like, almost like little sunshine rays, right? We could do some really cool things. In fact, I already know what we're going to do with this one. We are going to take some of we'll look at these, but we're going to take some of the clear stickers and we'll make a list. But clear stickers that are black work really well in those sun rays, because I've done something like that before with It's been a while, but with the pretty little Studio Clear sticker. So that'll be fun. Oh, I love it. Okay, Melissa just shared with us. Frank Garcia asked if Melissa, Pretty Little Studio, would do a Valentine line. So that is when I started doing brainstorming. Well. So you know what I took that as? I probably should be thinking about maybe some ideas that I would love to see Melissa in a collection. Oh, I've got loads for you. So I'm going to start thinking. My wheels are spinning, and I'm going to send them your way. She said it was going to come up too late for Valentine's, so halfway through the designing, I changed it to a friendship. But you know what? Which I love because I think it has a lot more legs that way, right? We can use a kind of friendship themed collection, I think, a lot longer than we can a Valentine's. So I think that was a great decision. I love that. All right, this really fun kind of checkered pattern here. Let me just do this. Let's do that. Ooh, I love that kind of candy cane stripe, but those bright cheery colors. Look at little teeny tiny hearts. And what I think you'll find in all the papers that we look at, and I think you'll also find this in a lot of the embellishments, the die cuts and stickers and things, even though the collection as a whole is friendship themed, I think you'll find that a lot of the product works for so many different things. Like there's nothing in the papers yet that we've seen is specific to friendship. Cherries. I love the cherries. I have a thing going right now for kind of cherries in art, and that just makes me so happy. Those fun little cherries. Oh, cute. Little heart flowers in yellow. You guys know I love yellow. That's a great mixture of cherries and little candies and little cute heart sunglasses. Scallops. This one is so fun because this one is great as a just leaving it whole, or you could get out your little fussy cutting scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You could end up with 11 different scallop strips there if you get out your little fussy cutting scissors. Or you know what? You don't have to do that. You could just cut them into strips like that. These would be great as borders in a traveler's notebook page, or even in a mini book, because that is 6 inches wide, or it would even work for cards. So use it whole or cut into strips. Darling strawberries. But look at over here. Look at what she's done over here. She started doing a lot of the work for us. And I like that because instead of just a plain piece of paper, we have some little strips that have been sewn on, right? Even kind of little washi looking pieces there. Darling little yellow hearts with little black, kind of, they look like little vanilla bean specks in there. That's like a vanilla bean ice cream heart paper. Darling. I love that kind of crosshatch. Another little crosshatch with hearts. Super cute little hearts. These are like little heart suckers, kind of. Super dainty little floral. Ooh, I love this one because look how you have the main paper and then you have a little bit of like torn paper, look, almost underneath, a little bit more torn paper underneath with that little book page showing through. And then there's the back, all right? What's even fun about that, this would be fun. You could cut out those little rectangles and then use them in something. I think that would be fun too. One of these days I need to play around with something like that in one of our listing sessions. So that is the main paper pack. All right, then we are moving to the mixed paper pack. Hello, Sue Morgan. I love that. Sue said she just purchased the collection from her local scrapbook store in Australia. So grateful we can get it here. It's a worldwide company. Gotta love that, right? Candace, I love what you said too. Hearts are never out of season, especially when they are multicolored, right? You can use them for so many different things. Chef Julie Gacetta, love the collection. I hope you're shipping to all countries. Yes, Julie. Well, yes-ish, with the exception of the EU and the UK. Because of the tax changes they made in 2021. We can talk about that. I can ship, but there's a lot of stipulations. So if you're in one of those countries, EU or UK, shoot me an email, lailbymail@gmail.com, and we'll talk about kind of how we could do that. Roxanne said, is there a sheen to the paper? So to some of the To some of the prints, yes. And that has to do with the print processing. So one like that has a little bit of a sheen to it, but like these really don't have a sheen to it. So it's really going to depend on the pattern or the design. Oh, good. The VAT tax. Yes, Kathy. Just very quickly, the way the VAT tax works is that in those countries, they changed the laws back in 2021 that if you are a small business from the US, well, if you're any business from the US shipping to consumers to those countries, you have to file and pay on your own, me as the small business, you have to file your taxes with each of those individual countries. And I haven't done the math, but between the EU and the UK, that is a lot. So it's made it really difficult for small businesses to do that. But if you are in either of those countries, Melissa just said there are a number of shops in the UK that carry it, and then she can also ship to EU and UK. All right, perfect. All right, so this is the mixed paper pack. All right, so mixed paper pack. Melissa, while you are here, will you explain kind of the difference between a mixed paper pack and a main paper pack, just so we can kind of understand your process there? I'm interested in knowing that. And she let us know the digital printing, the darker print show the sheen a little bit more. All right, so really fun kind of ink splatter page there. Again, I love how she's done a lot of the artwork for us. When I say artwork, I mean kind of the layering. So it looks like on our own, we've done a little bit of tone on tone stamping there. We've done a little bit of sewing. We've done a little bit of paper tearing. We didn't have to do any of it because she's done it all in the art for us, which is really fun. That's a little bit of a mixed one again. Love the hearts. Love the hearts. Joe Disney fan, I agree with you. The papers seem so versatile. They totally are, right? And this, look at, you can, if you're doing something a little bit larger where you wanted to pair multiple sheets together, that's like a left and a right page. Now, you could do that with really a lot of these. Paula, why 6x9 in lieu of a 6x8? That is another good question. I think Melissa could probably answer for us. She said, I started the mix pack as a ledger pack. I'm running out of ledger paper, so now I make the mix pack, which is like a few mixed media, a few ledgers, and then some patchwork pages. Perfect. I totally get that. That totally makes sense. Thank you. All right. The main papers are like the main papers in the collection. Oh, got it. And then then this is the mixed pack. So like kind of your supplemental papers-ish a little bit. A nice ledger, not ledger, but lined notebook paper. Okay, again, look. So easy for us to, if you are doing double page something, those just mix together so well. There is another one of our lined notebook papers, another one of the. And love all that mixture of pattern there. These type of papers, those of you that list with me, are perfect because look at, just your list can go right on there. You have a nice little accent at the top and bottom. And recreate. The big bundle is sold out. Yes, I can order more product from Melissa. The reason it's sold out is that there are a couple of SKUs that I am sold out of, so we can't put more big bundles. So I will make a note to reach out to Melissa tomorrow to place a reorder on what we need in order to put more big bundles together. So really quickly, if you're not familiar with the big bundles give you one of everything in the collection. And my team kits all of that together for you in just one bag. So it's really easy for you to shop because you just click big bundle. And then it also makes it, well, the benefit there is it's easier for the team to do that. So you get 15% off when you order the big bundle. All right, perfect. So I will do that for you. So not for you specifically, Aunt Recreates, but if you are waiting for something to come back in stock and it shows out of stock, your best bet is to click the button on the product on the website that says email me when available. That way, when something is restocked, you automatically get notified. It requires no human intervention. You automatically get notified that something is back in stock, and then you can go shop for it. All right. So as we continue, oh, I get it now, Melissa. Now that we kind of go through this, we can see how this pack, and again, the one that we're looking at is the mixed paper pack. How we can see there's lots of that grid ledger. Perfect. You are on the list. I love it. All right, there's a plain ledger. Look how fun that one is. Oh, just love, love, love everything in the collection. It's just so nice and fun and springy and happy. And then you can always see that image on my website. So even though we're kind of looking at everything, you can pull up that image to get a better feel for all the pieces and parts that are included. So that is the 6x9 mixed paper pack. Okay, now let's move on to the clear overlays. So these are like your kind of acetate sheets. These are really fun if you are working, say in a mini book. You can just punch holes and add that as a page to your book. But we've done some fun things with those also in our traveler's notebooks. So these are going to be your 6x9, just different clear overlays. And as you can see, they're clear, right? You can see my nice little hand through there. Let's see. So Melissa said she got the idea from the 6x9 from Ellie's Studio. Ellie's Studio has a 6x8.5 for the traveler's notebook size. She didn't want to waste paper and decided to just do a 6x9, and that way you can use it for more types of projects. I love that. I think that's really smart, and I love when manufacturers are kind of thinking about the way that we might use something. So that's awesome, Melissa. Thank you for sharing that. Those cherries, like I want to dress in those cherries. Like that would be so fun. And I love it that they're just kind of they're a little bit whimsical cherries. Hearts, so there's those little kind of hearts on a stick. Like hot dog on a stick, but hearts on a stick. I'm sure hearts on a stick are way more healthy for you than hot dog on a stick. There's that mixed kind of little candies and cherries and hearts and X and O's. Beautiful plaid there. Super cute hearts. Wanda said 6x9 is perfect for her because she uses a happy planner. Oh, look it. I didn't notice this before. Those little flowers, the little flowers themselves some of them are made up of 3 little hearts. Cute. So clever, Melissa. These hearts are very cool because you have some of them are made out of kind of your little book pages. That's just like happiness on a sheet, isn't it? Those different color hearts. And that fun little kind of candy cane stripe. All right, so that's the 6x9 clear overlay pack. All right, now 8x9 vellum. So Melissa, we're just gonna ask all the questions while I have you here. I'm gonna get my total education on Pretty Little Studio that I don't know, some of the things I don't know about. The 8x9 vellum. And my guess is that vellum, the master sheets, the big sheets that you were printing on for vellum are a different size than maybe the clear or the regular paper. So yes, question 8x9 when it comes to vellum. Now these just beautiful. So when you think about the clear overlays, those are clear, obviously, but the vellum is going to be kind of a little bit more cloudy, right? So still a little bit transparent, but not much. You can kind of see my hand through there, but not much, right? And that is vellum for you. So there's our hearts on a stick. The floral. Oh, I love this one. The yellow heart flowers. Cherries. Again, love the cherries. Danelle said she's a sucker for vellum. I know, it's so pretty. So beautiful. Aha, okay, there we go. Melissa said, well, it used to be 8x8 and I was cutting off the waste and decided it'd be more fun to make it 8x9 so you have more to work with, right? If the waste is wasted, we would love to have it. We'll take your waste all day, every day, Melissa, right? That's a great name for that one, laughter. I will point out everything that Melissa does, everything Pretty Little Studio does, at least current releases, right, Melissa? All made in the US. Well, made in the US at Melissa's house, right? Love that candy. There are our little vanilla bean ice cream hearts. Strawberries. Strawberries. That's a fun mix, isn't it? Our candy cane stripe. And our little hearts. So, so cute. So versatile that it can be used seriously for so many different things. Like it could be used for Valentine's love. It could be used for friendship. It could be used for really anything. Summer. Lots of different things. All right, let's take a look at, let's go into these little guys next. All right, let me see. Vellum is made from 8.5 by 11, and clear pack is made from 13 by 19. Yes, I love it. You know, there's always a reason, right? Hearts on a stick. I know, so cute. All right. Candace Brady said, I think it's perfect for collage junk journaling, and I love to use it in my bullet journal. Yes. Yep. Melissa's in South Carolina, so made in the USA, South Carolina. Let's see. Yes, isn't that amazing, Lindsay, from her home? Yep. Okay, let's take a look at these little stickers. So this is something new that Melissa started doing. She's been doing these really fun tile ABC stickers for a while. But with this collection, she started to change things up. So now in one pack, you have two colors. So you have teal and, well, there's the teal, but you have teal and mint. So she's packaging like colors together. In this little pack, 456 stickers. That's a lot of alphabet stickers, but I like that instead of one single sheet that was a little bit larger before, now you have two coordinating sheets. So teal and mint. This one is coral and blush. Cherry and frosting. I love that name. Cherry and pink frosting. And then you have daffodil and white. So your white is kind of a mixture of all of the colors in the color palette. I already used that one. Don't think that that is just short. This is from, I'm showing you my stash. And then the daffodil, right? So very fun. Lots of fun colors there. And I love that 2-pack now. 2-pack, but not like 2-pack Shakur, but like the 2-pack of stickers, right? Let's see. Paula said everything so far is beautiful. Yes, I agree, 100%. Melissa said, I have so many fun colors in a collection. It was getting a little crazy making 8 packs of the tile ABC. I decided to try and put 2 in a pack to see how they would do. I think that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. So we have 2 different packs here of the clear stickers. So what's fun about the clear stickers? Well, the clear stickers are clear. I'm going to show you how I have used, now that we're talking about the clear stickers, I will show you. I have used Love is Kind in one list already. We did this a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to say maybe on the 3rd of June. So I don't remember what day that was. Maybe it was the 7th? No, it was, I think it was in May. I think I dated this wrong. Anyhow, using one of the papers, actually 2 of the papers from the collection, one of the little cards, but this is one of the clear stickers. So when you see that, the fun thing about clear stickers is that they are clear. So it looks like you have typed whatever it is directly on your project. Now, I do realize, and I did realize when I was doing my stamping here, that I stamped the A backwards. So just as a reminder, if you make a boo-boo, just embrace it. That says oops, just embrace it. And there's that little cherry I couldn't get enough of. There's a little backside. All right, so clear stickers, 2 packs of the kind of narrow, kind of teeny clear stickers. This one is the Friend Dictionary. So 9 different dictionary stickers there, definition stickers related to kind of friendship, happiness, love, caring, always, laughter, favorite, treasured, and kindness. And actually, really friendship is kind of the only one there that is specifically friendship related. Everything else can be used for really anything. Those are the Friend Dictionary clear stickers. And then we have the Best Friend word stickers. So you guys know how much I love my word strip stickers, right? Love to use word strip stickers. These are friend themed, but also clear. So it almost looks like you've stamped something. Really, in both cases, when you're using a clear sticker, looks a little bit more like you stamped something as opposed to you that you've been using a sticker. 71 words on there, and I think you'll find again, always, life is better with you, good times, sweet laughter, fun, joy, adventures, close to my heart, always there. A lot of these work for lots of different things besides friendship. But I'm not trying to steer you away from the friendship theme, because I already told you I love the idea of having a friendship theme collection. But I think it's also important when we look at things, when we realize that we can use them for other things besides maybe what the theme is intended, right? Because then it just makes our money kind of go a little bit further. All right. I love it, you guys. Flora said, lovely collection. Tabitha said, I love this collection. Yes, wonderful stickers. I love that you guys are loving what you are seeing. All right, let's take a look at some more clear stickers. This one is called Hug Me. Clear stickers again, clear word stickers. Look how great those are. Makes you smile, us, fun, love is kind, moments together, fun never stops. True friends are never apart, maybe in distance, but never in heart. Aw, so sweet, right? So that's a 5x7 sheet, 32 stickers there. Hug Me. Love that name. Here is another set. This one is called Cheers to Us. Cheers, cheers to us. 18 stickers. And I love, Melissa, when you do this font treatment. This is something that that we see in a number of your collections, which I love so much. You have the nice block in the color and then the fun kind of script or cursive font to coordinate with that in black. It's just such a beautiful treatment, and it's great for your titles. That's Cheers to Us. Sister Love. Sister Love. This title makes me laugh because it makes me think of Sister Wives, right? Sister Love. Sister Love. More like sisters, heartwarming memories, growing up together, perfect pair, little moments together. So this one definitely has a bit of a more of that friendship theme to it. But really heartwarming memories, little moments together, favorite, better together, always there, love, lots of different things there. Let's see. It's a bestseller. This one. That combo, love that combo. All right, this one, You and Me word stickers. All right, so little kind of teeny narrow word stickers in all the different colors, but you guys look at that, 226 pieces. You will never run out of the You and Me word stickers because you've got so many. And sometimes you just need a little tiny something to accent, and that's what those word stickers are for. You also have, so you have the color version and the white version. So basically they're opposite. This one white with colored words, and these are colored with white words. So kind of depending on what you need. Sometimes you need both, because sometimes you want to put something like this on white so it really pops, and then something like this you want to put on color so it really pops. All right, next up we have the tab stickers. 16 tab stickers there, and backgrounds of all of the wonderful patterns in the collection, or some of the wonderful patterns in the collection. These are great for adding a little date, or you could probably take something like one of those and pop them right in those little tabs. Or you could take one of these, and if you pop that in the tab, because that's white and that is white, it will look like you kind of just, it's like made your own custom sticker, because you wouldn't even know that one was on there. All right, then there are actually two versions of these. One is sold out. Misty is asking how much the big bundle is. Amy, I think Amy can take a look at that for us, because Amy needs to look in on the back end of the website, because it's showing sold out on the front end of the website. So Amy, if you wouldn't mind looking at that for us and letting us know what that big bundle is. It is a very large collection. I don't remember how many SKUs that are in the bundle, but we've looked at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then we still have all the die cuts to go. So there are actually two versions of this. These are the Sewn with Love clear stickers. The second version that will come back in stock is the colored version of these. If you are someone that likes the look of sewing on your projects, but you're like me, and anytime you even look at a sewing machine, the bobbin just goes like that, this is a great sticker because they're clear and there are 19. So it's basically each of those little strips. You get the look of a sewing without all of the frustration of getting the thread in the binding, the thread in the bobbin all caught up. And if you know, you know, right? If you know, you know. Lindsay said she hoards these stitches from the different collections. Yeah, that's one of my favorite products for sure. Only the second time you've done the black stickers. Melissa, it's so interesting. That's probably, this is one of the very first collections I think I ordered from you was Document Life. It wasn't in 2017, but it was probably maybe in 2020. So I always think of them as the black, but black is fun because then black really goes with anything. All right. Next up, let's move into the die cuts. All right. So the die cuts, there's loads to see there. All right, let's start little. And some of these I won't open the packages, but some of them I will. Starting out with the In My Heart die cut. So this is a SKU, these little hearts that we see come out with most, I won't say all because I don't know, but most of the Pretty Little Studio collections. Little 68 different hearts in that pack, and all featuring the beautiful patterns in the collection. So when you see that, these are just great accents, you guys. These are great accents to have. And when we talk about really working for anything on any type of project, I always like to add hearts and stars to things. So that little pack is very fun. Speaking of stars, there is also a star pack. There are 54 of those star-crossed die cuts. And you see all those fun little die cuts there, again, representing the fun patterns in the collection. And, ooh, hold on. I need to open a couple of these because what we can see on the back, do you see where there is no pattern in the center of some of those? Those are die cut. Holy cow, Melissa. Your die cut machine is pretty amazing. Like, let's look at this guy. This is the one that drew my eye on the back of the package. So look at that. That little heart pops out, and then you have a star with a little heart popped out of the center. And we also see that on some of the stars, or sorry, that was a star, but some stars popping out of the center. So I love that. You've got now two die cuts in one. You remember? Gosh, what was that? Was that a Certs commercial way back in the day? And someone was holding the Certs and they'd go two mints in one. Do you remember that? I don't know. I always Certs. That reminds me when I say 2 in 1. My grandpa loved Certs, and he would buy, I don't even know where he'd get them back then, because back then, I mean, when I was a little kid, it'd be like if you could go to Costco back then, but I'm pretty sure Costco wasn't around when I was a little kid. But he would always have these big packs of Certs, and you'd open up his car and it would smell like Certs. Love Certs. I know, 2 mints in one. I'm going to have to go Google that because I want to see that two mints in one commercial. All right. Next, butterflies. Butterflies is another one. And I love using the butterflies in the Pretty Little Studio collection. Lots of hearts and lots of butterflies. Kind of, I like to sometimes you just need a little perfect accent, and hearts and stars and butterflies. So 45 little die cut butterflies in that pack. And you can see all of those fun little butterflies. If you want to see any of the die cut packs that I'm not opening up close, when you go to my website, you can see that image and you'll be able to kind of see it a little bit larger, right? Anyhow, something like that, you have, let me just show you. There's 2 types of butterflies in here. So you have a butterfly like this that is a pattern from the collection. And then you have butterflies like this that are more kind of realistic looking butterflies, but you kind of have a combination of both, which is so fun. So fun. All right, let's keep going. Next up, and we're going to stay a little bit neutral or generic again for a minute. Let's look at these guys, and then we'll get into, Actually, there's another one and another one. All right. The flower die cuts, 80 in this pack. We've seen some really fun flowers and little dragonflies, right? I lost the word for a minute, but dragonflies in some of the little die cut packs like this from other Pretty Little Studio collections. But look at the cherries, little ladybugs. There's so many. I'm trying to make sure that it's not getting blurry on us. So many great, just little accents there. Ooh, and I see a couple of bows. So fun, right? 80 pieces in there. I love labels. And I think, Melissa, correct me if I am wrong, but I think that this is now a combo pack. I think maybe you combined two different die cut packs in the past. These are brackets and labels. Labels, you guys, labels all day and every day. Always labels are a good investment. Even your brackets there are a great investment because they're so neutral. You can really use them for anything. Little journaling spots or what have you. Misty, you wish you would have found me sooner. Well, you found me now, right? Right. Yes, you combine the labels and brackets. I thought so. Let me see. Oh, I love Misty. You asked that question. Misty asked, how long has Pretty Little Studio been around? I had no idea. 16 years, Melissa? Holy cow. Like, I want to be you when I grow up. 16 years. That is amazing. Congratulations. That's spectacular. All right. There's something to be said for that. All right. Lovely mix. Lovely mix is going to be lovely, isn't it? I can already tell. Let me open up these guys. I have my stack of trays here. So now that we start looking at some of the packs that are a little bit more specific to a collection, everything that we've looked at so far for die cuts, they're kind of staples in Melissa's collections or in Pretty Little Studios collections. This one, assorted die cuts. Ooh, okay, look at, we have a bunch of little tabs there. Hearts, oh, the stamps, those are darling, aren't they? One of the things that is really fun about some of the artwork that Melissa does, you end up with some like vintage artwork like that. Tickets, hearts, golly, 87 pieces in here. Don't worry, I won't go through all of them. A few titles. This is a great pack, this assorted die cuts, because you know what? If you're like, ooh, I really can only get one, I'd say the assorted die cut pack is the one to get because, oh, look how cute. Because this is going to give you, well, what it's called, a nice, lovely assortment. All right. A couple more titles there. And I love that font. That's kind of a Pretty Little Studio font. Anyhow, that'll give you a good idea of clouds. Look how cute with the pattern and the little stitching. Cupcakes, fruit, so many good things in here. Butterflies, yes. Melissa, this is a new thing for you, isn't it? Is this a new SKU, the assorted die cuts? Love it. So it's funny, you guys, just so you know, this pack, most of these packs, I have not even opened them yet. I just bought them, ordered them, and you know, I see it on the website, but I don't really pay attention when I'm ordering because I just know what I just know. It all sells really well and everybody loves it. So, but it's fun, this assortment. That's a great idea. I love that. Anyhow, there we go. Lots of cute, more little cute. I want a whole pack of these cherries. That's what I want. All right. Those are the assorted die cuts. Here's another thing. The packaging. Look at that. All the packaging that looks like that. Don't throw that away. Look, that is a great little piece there that you can use in any of your projects, right? All right. Those were the lovely mix. 87 pieces there. You'd have die cuts for days. Let's see. So I also have to read this. I think Lindsay asked about Melissa's team, maybe. And Melissa said, nope, just me. It's just her. No employees. She has a mother-in-law that helps her 1 day a week. You guys, think about that. Melissa, all of this is out of her home. And she's a worldwide company. So Melissa, woman, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. You started the assorted pack in 2021. Okay, where have I been? I don't even know. I don't know. I should probably shut my mouth. I'm like, oh, I think this is a brand new product. Melissa's like, yeah, no, but sure, whatever. Just for you flower die cuts. These, now I know I recognize these. This beautiful, I know you do these in a number of your collections, but you guys look at this. Beautiful florals. Totally different style. Just stunning. So pretty. This one has 50. Lots of different types of flowers. That'll give you an idea of scale. Anytime something fits in my hand like that, I say, oh, if you ever did Weight Watchers, that's like a serving size of a chicken breast that you can have on Weight Watchers, right? That's probably, they'd say, no, Lael, they'd say, Lael, that's your problem because that's bigger than the palm of your hand. No wonder you're not losing weight. Your chicken, your palm is, your chicken's out expanding the palm. Oh yeah, if you don't know yeah, it's okay. It's another one of those, if you know, you know, right? All right, anyhow, beautiful pack there just for you. 50 floral die cuts. Oh, Terry said, I think it probably just my iPad, but it sounds like Lael is saying cherries. I'm probably just overemphasizing my love for those cherries. The cherries. 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 I'll try to enunciate. Those are the cherries. Oh, we got to have fun, don't we? Candace, the die cuts are paper. So stickers are stickers, but die cuts will always be paper. Let's see, Lindsay. Oh, Lindsay, you're sweet. You're good, Lindsay. Lindsay said, don't get me wrong, Lael runs an amazing business too. She is the woman across the room. But like I said, I always thought Pretty Little Studio was a big company. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that impressive? It's very impressive. All right, Friends Forever. So we actually saw, if you are a die cut person, Friends Forever. If you are let me find, these. So if you're a die cut person, there are the Friends Forever die cuts. If you are a stickers person, they are the Sister Love clear word stickers. See? Same thing, just different format, different scale. All right, so let's look at these guys. I think we might be able to see these here. These are a larger pack, a taller pack, I guess I should say. So these are going to be, I don't know, that's probably about 7 inches. My sunshine, endless laughs, happy moments, good times, always there, better together, growing up together, pure joy, friends forever, besties, heartwarming memories, kindred spirits, this is us, cheers to us, sister love, just us girls, you are my person, sweet friendship, friends are family you choose, so true, circle of love, little moments together, perfect pair, dynamic duo, and you and me. And then a couple fillers. So you have a couple of florals there that are your fillers. Those are the Friends Forever word die cut titles. 31 pieces there. All right. Okay. Moving right along. And I like that we have different products, basically the same thing, but a different type of product. Clear stickers in a smaller scale and those die cuts in a larger scale. So it works. It's like no matter what we do, Melissa has us covered. Okay, let's see. I'm going to show these. These are the Kindness journaling cards. So this little guy here that I used with tip-in tape is from the Kindness journaling cards. So when I opened these, this was the first thing I saw. How fun is that? Now, I had already popped out those little letters, and when I opened to do that list, I popped out those little letters, but isn't that amazing? So cute. Then we have the rest of these guys, 26 of these journaling cards. So these they're 3x4, right? Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure they're 3x4. 3x4. Yep, 3x4. So that is sample of one that I used right there. So great for a little title and a little bit of journaling in different colors. Oh, so cute. There's some of that vintage artwork. And that's kind of a little mini version of the paper. Little labels there. That's perfect for a little title or little dates. A little label there. Life was meant for good friends and great adventures. Oh yes, so much so, right? There's a little version of that paper. Love is when you're together in sad and happy weather. Oh, so true. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still, yes. I've got a couple of friends like that. It's one of those, you know everything, but you still like me. There's my cheeries. Good times are even better when they are shared. Hearts on a stick. Ooh, here's another one like the friend. I won't pop them all out, but look, there's love. You'd pop out all those letters as well. And then again, it's like search, two mints in one. We have all of our little letters that pop out to use for something else. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, I have to see what's going on here. Look at, I could tell something was going on. Love that. Then you have two. Alrighty. Oh, that's my favorite. That little sunburst. All right, so sisterhood is a little bit of childhood that can never be lost. 26 of those 3x4 cards in that pack. All right. Then let's take a look at the die cut tags. So many different options, you guys. So many different options, different products in the collection. Die cut tags, 18 tags, and I won't open that one, just they're pretty easy to see. Just the tags in different sizes in all the beautiful patterns in the collection, right? Some are little half tags and some are small tags. Some are medium tags. Then let's look at these next. These are the Be Mine banner die cuts. So there are 12 here. Now these guys, as you see, these are like jumbo. Well, not all of them are jumbo, but some of them are jumbo. Let me just grab another ruler here that's a full size so we can kind of get a feel for the scale. That little guy is 6 inches left to right. This one's a little bit larger, so something like this. That is going to be 8 inches wide. So you might say, well, Lael, I don't work in a format big enough for that. And I say, what size format do you work in? And you say, oh, I like to work in Traveler's Notebooks. And I say, guess what? Cut it in half. And then if you cut it in half, then you have a beautiful die cut that is spanning your spread, right? So if you're working in like a 12x12 layout, perfect. But smaller format, cut it in half. Or this is the other thing you could do. You could just use part of it. So you've just part of it as a little accent on a page. I know the banners. And let's just talk for a minute about that artwork. I mean, it's just stunning. Like, you don't need a lot more on your project besides one of those. These little guys have little word strips hanging off of them. Hearts. Oh, these are super cute. Look at all those little like tickets, little tickets and tags. More hearts. So that's a big version of that small one that we just saw. Oh, okay, I get it. Watch. Here we go. I remember this now from past collections. So you're going to see like small and large versions of each of the die cuts. Oh, here's our other one. Here's, ooh, actually, Kay, color me corrected. You're going to see Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear. So small, medium, and large of each one. All right, there we go. So, oh, I did that wrong. This goes here, this goes here. For scale, we have about 4 inches. And then we have about 6 inches. And this guy is, okay, 2 of those that are the same. I think we have 4, 6, and 8. Most are 4, 6, and 8 inches. All right. Those are the banners. Super cute. And like I said, they're so decorative that you add that to your project and you don't need a lot other than that. Okay. Next up, the last die cut pack that we are going to look at, and this is going to wrap up what I have brought in for Love is Kind. These Story of Us, there are 56 of these. These are word die cuts. These are great if you're pairing with any of the pattern paper. The pattern paper is also beautiful that sometimes you don't need to add a lot to it, but if you need a little quote like that, or you need a little title, just little bits. Why am I putting those in there? Fun never stops. The little car. Love is kind. Friends are family we choose for ourselves. Moments together. So these have a little bit more of a, I don't want to say black to them, but when you take something like this and put it on one of the patterns from the collection like that, then it really pops, right? I like that there. That's really fun. All right, so again in that one, those are the Story of Us die cuts, 56, right? Ooh, that one makes you smile. Okay, I see a list coming with this. Things that made me smile this week or this month, or things that make me smile, right? That's great. Anyhow, lots of different fun sizes here. You and me, rain or shine. Love these guys. Your cute smile melts my heart. A hug is always the right size. Just kind of those jumbo word strips, right? Story of Us word die cuts. All right, friends. So there you have it. That is the amazing, absolutely amazing Love is Kind collection from Melissa at Pretty Little Studio. Melissa, we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. Terry said, do you sleep, Melissa? This collection is another beautiful and versatile collection. Melissa said, it's my second hobby after Pretty Little Studio. Sleep was her second hobby. I only get about 7 hours a night though, right? Right. Did I tell you, you own your own business? That's kind of what happens, right? It becomes your life, but you love it, right? Because you have to love it. If you didn't love it, you probably wouldn't be doing it, right? Because it is definitely a labor of love sometimes. Well, all the time, but sometimes a little bit more strenuous. All right, friends. So that wraps up the Love is Kind collection. Melissa, thank you so much for popping in. I love that because I know that everyone here is like tickled pink to have like you here because it's just, you're human. And I think there are a lot of things that people didn't know about you and Pretty Little Studio that they do now. And the fact that just you, and it's not a big company and it's woman owned, just makes us, more endeared to you. So thank you, Melissa. Thank you. You're welcome anytime. You know that. All right, friends. So we've got a couple more things that we are going to take a look at before we wrap up tonight. And these are just kind of a few one-offs. Last week when we looked at the National Parks collection from Cartabella, from Echo Park, this was out of stock. This is the destination sign stamp set. So if you are a national park lover, this looks very familiar to you. That is the sign that you see outside of most national parks. So with this stamp set, you can make your own little national park signs, which is super fun. So these just came back into stock. So if you've been waiting for those to come back in, they are now back in stock. The other version that I showed last week, another one of the stamps that we showed last week, but then sold out and is also now back in stock, is the stamp set. The stamps, like you make your own little stamps out of the stamp set. All right, these guys, this is kind of a fun story behind these. This is a company that I met at Little Craft Fest. This is another small woman-owned business. I don't remember the woman's first name. Angie, maybe? I don't remember what it is. But her last name is Kwoh, Kwooh. And the name of her company is Quotations, like quotations, Quotations, but it's KWOH because her last name is Quo. So talk about clever, right? I bought many for my own personal stash of these fun clear stickers at Little Craft Fest. And then learned that I could order from her. So then I came home and placed an order. So there are 4 versions of these. These are stickers that are called Notes to Self. There's an affirmation version, a self-care, a health, and an achievement. So as we look at these are 5x7 clear sticker sheets. She makes all of these in the US. But affirmation stickers. My value is not determined my value is not determined by my productivity, right? Some days not feeling very productive doesn't mean I'm not still valuable, but yeah. I am not a burden. Today will be an okay day. I have the power to accomplish some of the things I set out to do today in a little checklist. I don't have to be perfect to be enough. I am growing a bit at a time. I can do this, and if I can't, it will probably be okay anyways. I won't quit unless it is too hard or if I want to. So really kind of fun way to look at some different self-affirmations. It could be worse. I forgive myself for any mistakes I made today, and that's kind of like your little spilled milk. Don't cry over spilled milk. All right, great for traveler's notebooks or bullet journals or your planner. These are self-care stickers. Time to stop working. Went outside today. And for me, these, I will tell you, I've been using these in my journal because sometimes, like I went outside today, that's a big thing for me because I spend a lot of time cooped up inside when I'm not traveling because I'm working a lot. Did some things. Look at all that is. Did some things. Put on pants. Yes, I need an award if I put on pants today, right? Did my best. You got this, even if it doesn't feel this way. They're just so clever, and I love just kind of her whole kind of style and thought process about these note to self and kind of these affirmations. Mental health stickers, things to do when you're in a depressive spiral before you crawl back into bed. Run an errand, create something, read a book that transports you, call a friend or text if easier. Write someone just because, write about anything, cuddle an animal, go for a run or walk. Cross something off your to-do list. Remember how very loved you are. And the last one, achievement stickers. Didn't binge watch the entire season. Said no, said yes. Checked off an annoying text. Spent time with someone who matters. Read something other than my phone. Did nothing and felt good about it. Fixed it myself. Failed and tried again. Made a decision in the face of uncertainty. Do it, don't do it. Spoke up. Chose the more delicious option instead of the more healthy option. Chose the more delicious option with the fries. Anyhow, just really, really, really neat. Just, I think, a really great idea and concept that sometimes that we just need to celebrate the not doing things, right? Or doing something that seems really small to us, but really kind of felt like a big deal. Like sometimes putting on pants, right? Does she have one for making the bed? You know what? Let me see. I don't think I remembered seeing that one, but you know what? Take a long shower. Yeah, yes, she does. Make your bed. Make your bed. Some days, right? It seems. Tabitha said, these are genius. I need things like this sometimes. Yes. How did I find the shop? Paula, she was another vendor like I was at Little Craft Fest. So there are kind of, Little Craft Fest was amazing from a lot of different perspectives. Because I was a vendor there, it helped introduce me to a lot of new customers. But I also learned about lots of new brands there that I'm slowly kind of bringing in. So just kind of things like this you do not see, and you won't see these at Michael's. You won't. Well, I was going to say you won't see them at Joann, but you definitely, since they're out of business. But you won't see these in scrapbook stores. You won't see these in most places. I think that you and I shop because this is a brand that you wouldn't see in things like that. So that's one of the things I love to do. I mean, I love to bring you guys collections like Pretty Little Studio because we love them, but it's also fun to seek out and find and bring in things like this that are just kind of special that you don't see every day. And those are quotations. KWOH, because that's her last name. All right, now we're going to take a very quick look at just some collection packs that I have brought in from several collections. These have been, I've had them maybe for a month. They sold out. I brought them back in again. This is a very fun travel collection from Photoplay. It is called Travel Junk. So I have brought in the collection pack that has all 12 papers and the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So we will take a quick look at that. I loved the artwork in this. I loved the artwork in this. Okay, I love this. Flora said Little Craft Fest is amazing, and that's how I found Lael. Plus other beautiful small businesses. Yes, and I love that. It was amazing for me from so many different perspectives. I met so many amazing, wonderful people, and it was great for my business. I had fun. Like personally, I had fun there. Nick came with me and worked in the booth, which was awesome. He's never done anything like that with me before. So it was just a really special thing for a lot of different reasons, but it's also coming back to Houston, Conroe in April of 2026. So we'll be there again. Yes, a paper piece. I just saw your question. But yes, they're having it again in 2026. So if you go to, oh, it's not on my website yet. If you Google Little Craft Fest, I don't think they put information out about it yet for 2026, but it's out there. If you want to know the dates, email me and I'll tell you what they are. Or Amy could probably tell us what they are. Okay, here's the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. We squirreled a little bit there. This is the sticker sheet from the Travel Junk collection pack. These are a matte sticker, so not necessarily shiny. They're a little bit more matte. But I fell in love with the artwork in this. Look at the little camper, the pink camper. Just kind of that fun, a little bit vintagey artwork. It was awesome. All right, let's take a look at the papers. So you have 2 sheets each of each pattern, but we're going to see obviously the A side and then the B side. So that'll give you a good feel. Love this. You could use this whole, but what I would do is I would cut each of those strips up and then use them as borders on something. And then you have those 2 6x6 pieces. Then we have the map. The B side of the map is tags. So you get some full tags and half tags, and those are cut aparts. You have the calendar, so you could use that. I would probably use that as a whole sheet, but you could use that, cut it apart. Vintage suitcases on the back. So this is the Travel Junk collection kit. There we go. B side looks like that. Lots of great vintage ephemera there. And this is another one that I would probably fussy cut that all up and use for lots of different amazing things. Oh, I can smell the paper. And then we have this guy. So look here. I mean, you really could, a lot of these you could work together if you wanted, you know, like a double page 12 by 12 spread. And this is the B side to that. Thank you, Amy. It is April 24th through 26th, 2026. That is Little Craft Fest. And in the chat, Amy has also included a link to that as well. If you're watching the replay and you are missing a lot of, well, you can follow along with the chat, even though it's already taken place in the replay. But if there are any of these links that you're looking for and you're watching the replay, just shoot me an email. laelbymail@gmail.com, or pop into the comments after on the replay and let me know what you're looking for and I can get it for you. Those cut aparts are great. A mixture of 3x4s, some little 2x2s, some little landscape pieces there, some 4x4s. It's a really fun combo. And that is the back side. Flora said she loved the smell of paper. It is like very much in my face right now. So I'm like, oh, my nose is really close to it. All right, so that is Travel Junk collection pack. Then we have this one, Coffee Shop. This is from Cartabella, and I just thought this was so cute. Definitely, it's called Coffee Shop, so you'll guess what the theme is. Cats and dogs. No, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. So here we have the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Really fun borders along the bottom, and then lots of little icons and coffee related Look how cute that is, your little carrier with the coffee. Lots of coffee related icons. Because this is Carta Bella, if you are not familiar with Carta Bella products, their papers always have a texture to them. So really nice, heavy, kind of really nice texture. And you notice, right, when you pull it out of the package, you can feel that texture. Zen Girl said she is the president of the Book Sniffers Club. Just kidding, that's funny. All right, cute little coffee shops on that side. And then you have that nice, just kind of neutral in the back. So coffee shop is going to have 12 double-sided papers. All the patterns are unique. And then that 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Your 3 by 4 cut aparts. That's such a fun pattern. Again, great neutral B-side, right? We always need neutrals on our B-sides. Little coffee cups there with coffee beans intermixed. Love that. All of the back sides, look at, nothing to do with coffee. So we could use those really for anything. Look at the coffee cups with their little protectors for your hands, the sleeves, I guess that's what those are called. Love that pattern on the back as well. Here's a combo 4 by 6, 3 by 4, and some little landscape strips there. Hello, coffee, I've missed you. That is me every morning. Hello, coffee, I've missed you. Life is better with coffee. Yes, also. Oh, you know what would be really fun with this? Really cute floral on the backside there. If you are a coffee person, let me just pull these out really quickly. These, I just thought about this. These are my 3 by 3 Mini Icons Coffee and Tea. That's the Mini Icons Coffee and Tea stamp set. So if you're all about the coffee and you haven't seen that, that would be a good thing to, add to your little cart. All right. Ooh, I love this. All the different kinds of coffee. There's your coffee grinder. There's your fancy espresso maker. There's a drip. There's a French press. Little cake pops. So cute. Nice stripe on the back. Oh, so clever. Look at that. You know how you see different like baristas using the foam to make the patterns on top of your little latte? So good. That's really fun background too. Your cut apart 4 by 6s. Coffee will be there for you. Happiness is a cup of coffee and a good book. With enough coffee, anything is possible. Oh, yes, absolutely. That's a cute pattern too. Kind of that tone on tone, little line art. That's a beautiful floral. Nice neutral in the back. Here's all of you that are the cold coffee lovers, right? Not me. Iced coffee, not cold. You can tell that's not me. Iced coffee. Look, there's even little boba tea in there with the little boba bubbles. I've never had those. I don't think I would like those, the bobas. 4 by 4. I think that you'd probably suck them up in the straw and then choke on them. I don't know. I don't rise and shine. I caffeine and coordinate. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe iced coffee is addicted to me. Maybe. Have you ever thought about that? Coffee's not a choice. Coffee's a lifestyle. Pour yourself a cup of ambition. Hey, you know what? 9 to 5. Pour yourself a cup. Isn't that right? Remember the 9 to 5 movie with Dolly Parton? I think that phrase is in that song, the 9 to 5 song. Really cute coffee shop sign, and then all those little coffee shop signs. Okay, so that is the coffee shop collection. And this one just started shipping. And then we have Seashore. So Seashore, that's going to be a tongue twister in a minute, isn't it? She sells seashells by the seashore. Yes. Terry, Nick, my husband, does bring me coffee every morning, but he does not design the foam. I'm pretty sure that if I started asking for that, him bringing me coffee every morning would probably be done, right? I'd be SOL. All right. Oh, Candace loves boba. You just chew on them when you suck them. Oh yeah, no. Thank you. You have now confirmed for me, Candace, that I definitely would not like a boba. I know I wouldn't. All right, Seashore. Well, it's kind of self-explanatory, the theme, right? Just beautiful, kind of by the seashore, your lovely sailboats there. This is also a Cardabella collection, so a little bit thicker cardstock, and it has that texture to it, right? Has that texture to it. That's a little bit of a net. I don't know if you can see that, kind of a tone-on-tone fishing net pattern there. There were 3x4 cards. This would really work, definitely for East Coast. Well, when I say East Coast, I mean in the US, kind of your Cape Cod, kind of East Coast beach areas, but it would work for West Coast beaches as well. Your little sailor knot. Lighthouses, yes, especially Oregon. Cary, Oregon, right? With all of that lighthouses in Oregon. Beautiful wood grain. Your anchors away, little ship's wheel. Dream higher than the sky, deeper than the ocean. Surf, sand, and sea. Let's go and escape to the ocean. You always point me in the right direction. Seaside memories. Those whales are darling. Darling, darling, darling. This one. Stripes go with everything. They do. Oh, that's fun. That's a little, oh my gosh, I just lost the word. Hatch roof. Hatch? Yeah, you know what I mean, but the word's not coming to me. Some kind of hatch. Yes, that we don't see in dry climates like Utah, because that would be tinder on a roof. Love that little water. So shingles, thank you, Amy. Shingles, yes. Amy, your house has shingles, but not wood ones, right? Like terracotta ones, yeah? Ship's wheel. That's a fun one too. Your 4x6 cards. You keep me anchored. Ahoy there, little captain. Memories made to last. Wishing you smooth sailing. Oh, that plaid is everything. I love that plaid. Sailboats in stripes. Yes, they go with everything. Another fun kind of whimsical water pattern. Your little sea parts. So crabs, buoys, seashells. I love the red coral. So fun. Your 4x4 cut aparts. Whale of a tail down by the sea. Fresh oysters, mussels, and clams. Those banners. Love those banners. Your little beach houses. I know those aren't beach houses. Those are maybe your little, they kind of remind me of a like a boat garage a little bit. And your anchors. Oh, we didn't look at this one yet. The 12x12 sticker sheet. Whale, so stinking cute. The octopus, seagull, turtle, another whale, darling, lobster. Yeah, so that is seashore. Okay, so two more quick things we will take a look at. 49 and Market earlier this month launched two new collections. They are very specific to kind of babies and little young ones. So I did not bring in the collections. Basically, I brought in the collection bundle. And so that is a bundle that is put together by 49 and Market. I am going to, I need to break the seal on this. So haven't opened these yet. So what's going to happen is someone that orders this will have a little bit of a, I'm just going to open it, but everything will be in there intact. I wonder, I should have done this before, friends. Apologies. Let me see if I can just try to lift this up. Oh yes, I've got my little lifter. My lifting tool will just lift that right up. Gently, gently, gently. Oh, please. While we're lifting up that sticker. So the collection bundle, this is the Little Dreamers, all right? You have tile. We have tiles on our roof. Who is that? Who just typed as me? I don't know who typed as me. I have no clue who that is. That just said we have tiles on our roof. Is that Nick? No, Nick can't be logged in as me. Okay, I'm having a out of body moment. Oh, that's Amy. She had to log in. Oh, that's funny. I'm like, what? Okay, Amy has tiles. All right. Anyhow, this is Little Dreamer. So this is a baby collection. It is super cute, but it is very, very, very specific. And I don't have a lot of customers that have little babies. So like I said, I just brought in that collection bundle. Darling. So this collection bundle has the rub-ons. So 3 sheets of the rub-on transfers, but look at how, I mean, just darling, you guys. So, 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 so cute. These you can see on the website, but you'll be able to see each little sheet there. But rainbows, sun, moon, suns, just the sweetest, sweetest, sweetest baby collection. Also includes the epoxy coated stickers, the laser cuts. So 4 sheets of the laser cuts, little cute little giraffe, little kind of baby animals, a cow jumping over the moon, a little elephant, little baby squirrel, so cute. These are, we have to open these. These are stunning, these laser cuts. Let me open this pack. Here we go. Let's get this part out. The Pretty Little Studio laser cuts, if you are not familiar, they are basically die cuts on steroids. They are cut with a laser. And so the intricate detail that you get, do you see that? You can see my little hand under there. So the slats on the crib, you can see how intricate those are. Like, look at the rocking chair, the spine of that rocking chair, all intricately cut. So you have 4 sheets in that pack. Here's a close-up look at those darling little animals. Look at that window, the window pane. So cute. All right, let me fix that. Let's just fix that. All right. So those are the laser cuts that are part of that package. You also have the fabric tape set, 6 die cut fabric strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let me look at these. I haven't seen these before. 6 die cut fabric strips. All right, I get that, but maybe one of these is just the backer. I don't know. Oh, there's 2 sheets. 2 sheets of, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have not seen those before. All right, so the last thing that is included in there is the collection paper pack. So let me just move these off to the side, and these just came in. So like I said, I had not even opened them yet. Have no fear, they will get put back together beautifully by Lily or Denise, not me. I know the Woodland Dudes, I love that. Nancy Stone said, cute little Woodland Dudes, right? Annette, what paper pack is that? My favorite themes, travel, coffee, and nautical. So which paper pack? Now, I'm not sure where we are, Annette, when you asked that question. Oh, I think that Amy answered it for us, hopefully. That's Little Dreamer. All right, paper pack, Little Dreamers, 8 double-sided sheets, heavy-duty cardstock, or heavy-duty paper, as 49 Market does. Just beautiful. Like, isn't that just stunning? That artwork is so pretty. Nice neutral chevron on the back. Another beauty, beauty, beauty. I mean, there's so much artwork done here that you don't need to do much. You add a photo, a title, maybe a little bit of journaling, and you're good. Another chevron. So cute, the cow jumping over the moon. But you know what? The cow is like a woodland cow? No. We saw them when we were in Scotland. What is the cow called that has the bangs? It's cow with bangs. Little cute fox down there. Little kittens playing the violins. Shetland? I don't think it's Shetland. Highland. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. It gets late and I forget what the names of things are. Cute little elephant with bangs. I don't know what that's called. A cow with bangs is a Highland cow. An elephant with bangs, I don't know. A lowland cow? No, I'm not really. I'm just teasing. But we gotta love that little squirrel. Nice diagonal in the back. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at the fox. Rockabye baby on the tree. Rockabye baby on the treetop. Ooh, look at that one. It's got a beautiful pattern on the back side as well. Cloud 9. That one's called Cloud 9. Ooh, I love that. Look, the hot air balloon with the sun and the clouds and the rainbow, the building blocks. It's just such a sweet collection. Oh, look. Oh, 1 through 12, cards 1 through 12. So you're taking photos of baby each month, 1 month, 2 month, 11 month, 12 month, all the months. All right, so that is Little Dreamer collection bundle. Then the last one, this is called the Little Celebrations collection bundle. So Little Dreamer is the baby. Little Celebrations is celebrations for little ones. Oh, I'm echoing. I gotta shut myself down. I mean, not shut myself down, but there was a little bit too much volume there. All right, gently peeling this sticker off. This is not something that you'll see me use in any of our Saturday listing sessions, just because both of these collections are very, very, very specific theme. All right, let's start with the paper. Let's start with the paper so we get a feel right out of the way. So it is it's the same designer. It's kind of the same, I won't say same artwork, I'll say similar artwork, right? Similar artwork. So the two could definitely go together if you have fallen in love. Collection paperback, 8 double-sided papers. I didn't mention before on the other one, but there is also a pattern on the back of the cover of that collection kit. All right, just stunning, just all of that kind of mixed media look to that. Celebrations, balloons. So this one, the paper pack, is definitely more neutral in terms of what you could use it for, right? Nothing here that we've seen has anything to do with baby. And really the celebration theme is carried forward in just kind of the balloons, right? Some more balloons. Love that, kind of with the mixed media happening up there. Florals and balloons. Little banners. Really nice, soft, neutral color palette. That's really pretty with that wood grain. You see that wood grain again kind of there in that background. All right, so that is the first item in that collection bundle, 12 by 12 paper pack. You have the fabric tape set again, and it looks like, oh, the fabric tape set, interesting, is the same set in Little Celebrations and Little Dreamers, so it goes with both collections. We have the rub-ons. Oh, these, like, look at these guys. We'll look at them here. You have each of those sheets has that just really beautiful kind of text, mixed media text, where you see a little bit, but not all of it. So 3 sheets of the rub-ons in that package. The epoxy coated stickers. So again, one set, that set is the same in both Little Celebrations and Little Dreamers. Then we have the laser cut elements. So I'll pull these out again so you can kind of get a feel. So as we look at the two of those, Little Dreamers is definitely baby. Little Celebrations, really Little Celebrations, and I think we're going to see a little bit more of that here, that theme here in the laser cuts. But everything else that we've seen so far, so really the only piece to Celebrations that we've seen has to do with the balloons. But once we move into the laser cuts, that's where we see a little bit more of the celebrating. So cakes and presents. This could work for babies. This could work for baby shower. It would really work for baby shower as well. It would work well for baby's first birthday, or really even into, toddler birthday. But just really fun. I love that, kind of the light bulbs hanging from the little tree branch. That will give you a feel for the laser cuts. You can see how intricate that is below there. So there are the 2 sheets, and then, oh, the florals are stunning. The other 2 sheets. All right, so that, everything I showed you there, that is part of the little celebrations collection bundle. All right, my friends, let me walk across the room. I am going to turn off the studio lights, turn on the overhead lights, and we'll flip the camera and we will say our goodbyes and we'll talk about when we'll see each other again. Because it will be a little while. Yes, bridal showers. Paula, I love that thought. That would be really fun. You could totally use that for bridal shower. Okay, rotating. Ooh, let me unplug. I think I need to unplug before I rotate. Rotating now. So get ready. It's kind of a spin. If you get motion sickness, then I try to give you a little bit of a heads up before I do that. All right, friends, so there we go. Oh my goodness. We're almost 2 hours in. That's a lot of fun stuff to share this evening. Lots of fun, good new things. We spent a lot of time looking at Love is Kind. And again, thank you so much to Melissa for popping in. Melissa from Pretty Little Studio. I will tell you, I didn't ask her to do that. She just said, hey, she showed up last week and I said, oh, Melissa, we're going to look at Love is Kind next week. She said, oh, okay, I'll come, which was so nice of her. That's just the kind of person that she is. I will also tell you, she lives in South Carolina. So it is it's after 11 for her. So it was really nice. Again, Melissa, thank you for joining us. All right, friends, so everything I showed you is in stock on the website and shipping now. If you've been waiting for the Love is Kind big bundle to come back in, I will order the few products that are sold out that have prevented us from making any more big bundles. So your best bet is to go to the Love is Kind big bundle on my website at laylabymail.com. Click the button that says email me when available. As soon as those are back in stock, you'll be automatically notified and you can just add to cart and go from there. We will not be listing this Saturday. If you normally list with us, we will not be listing this Saturday, the calendar on the wall, 21st. Nick and I are going on a little bit of a long weekend in Harvey, our RV. So we will be listing again on Saturday, the 28th. All right, friends, I think that's all. That's all. That's a lot of stuff. But thank you for joining me tonight, whether you join me live or whether you join me in the Memorex version replay. Thank you for joining me. Always fun to have you here and letting me show off all the fun new things available. Let me just check chat to see if there's anything that I have missed. If you asked a question and I missed it, Amy's here, so she's always so good about answering questions. So thanks for joining us, Amy, and thanks for popping links into the chat. If you have a question that you didn't get a chance to ask, or you watch the replay and have a question, either leave a comment on the video when it's over, or go to laylabymail.com and click contact us, and we will make sure to get you taken care of. All right, friends, enjoy the rest of your evening, what's left of this lovely Wednesday evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will do another What's New Wednesday on the 25th. Yes, sorry, I had to look at the calendar again. We'll do another What's New Wednesday on the 25th of June, 2025, and we will be listing again on Saturday, the 28th. Thanks for watching tonight, you guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Reggie did so well. Hi, Reg. Yes, he did so well. He didn't bother us. Yeah, such a good kitty. All right, walking around to the back of the camera now to turn us off.